Hello! Hello everyone. Hello. Yeah, it's nice to see you finally in on this channel. This is the first YouTube video, like YouTube video on this adorable BOYYY channel that I'm actually using my model for real and talking to you. Other than my shorts, I guess. But anyway, welcome to the adorable BOYYY 10,000 subscriber special Q&A. Yeah, it's Q&A time. Hi. Okay, so first off, I want you to know that I'm doing this kind of off rip. I don't have a script or anything, so I'm just kind of saying everything that comes to my head, and I might mess up sometimes, if that's okay. I'm not sure how much I'll edit this video, but I kind of want to edit it a lot. We'll see. And second of all, I'm so sorry for how long it's been since the last upload. It's been like 2 weeks as of recording this, which is a long time. I didn't announce it anywhere, but I was actually taking like a break, like a mini break after the last audio, because I kind of felt a little bit burnt out, but I'm glad to say I'm back. I'm glad to say I am back. And I hope you're glad too. I'm gonna do this Q&A, and then I'm gonna move on to doing more audios, of course. It's gonna be yandere audio next time. Hope you're excited for that. And yeah, looking back on it now, I definitely should have announced that I was taking a break like that, because that was kind of important to mention. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. But I'm back now. And I'm back with a Q&A! This is a Q&A for, like, a special video for reaching 10,000 subscribers, which is still insane to me. It's still insane that 10,000 people would wanna willingly, like, subscribe. I'm not like a special ASMRist or anything. I'm just a boy. I'm just a puppy boy. Right now. But yeah, it has been a long time since I announced it, and there are a lot of questions. I went through them, and there were about 200 questions. Yeah, 200 questions. So I went through them, and I picked out the ones that I wanted to answer. So if you don't see your question in here, I hope you don't feel bad. There were a lot of them, and I had to cherry pick, but I think I still got like at least 100 questions in here. I left out the repeat questions, obviously, and the questions that made me uncomfy I also left out, so I won't be answering those, but everything else should be answered here. Again, I'm recording this off-rip, no script or anything, so it might be a bit sporadic. Sometimes I won't know what to say, or it'll take me a while to come up with answers, but I hope you're okay with that. And I think that's everything. Oh yeah, and I wanted to mention another reason why I kind of took that little break was since that my last ASMR got age restricted by YouTube. YouTube. I hate YouTube. They're so mean. They're so strict for some reason with ASMR specifically. Well, ever since it got age restricted, I was kind of demoralized to do the next one. Okay, it's taking a bit while to get to the questions, but I wanted to say I always feel a bit bad when I don't upload for long periods of time. Because, like, you guys watching the video right now, you're so great. And you're, like, such great fans, and I want to give you the most content that I can. And the best content. But, yeah, sometimes it might take a while, but since I have school and streaming and everything. Oh yeah, and if ever I don't post for long periods of time, remember that you can always check up on me on Twitch. I stream every Friday and Saturday, pretty much every Friday and Saturday, at 7 PM UTC. So if you're ever free, go watch me there. I'll leave a link in the description, and I think there should be a card up here if I don't forget to add it, which I might. I might forget to add it. Also, by the way, one more thing. Ignore my green ears. That's gonna come up later. I recorded this later. Whatever. One more thing. If you do really wanna watch my streams, that'd be great. And if you want to watch past streams, you also can, because I have a VODs channel. And I upload every VOD on there, so you can catch up if you like want to go back and watch those. They're pretty funky. I love I love streaming a lot. It's a big passion of mine. Because I love hanging out with you guys. And I don't know, I love gaming while someone watches me. I always loved it when I was a kid. Anyway, enough of that. I hope you can check it out, and yeah. Back to the present. Yeah. But that's enough. That's enough of the preamble. Let me get into it. Let me get into the questions. I have this big mug of warm milk that I have because it's nighttime right now. I'm feeling sleepy, a bit sleepy, tiny bit. I'm gonna drink my milk, so just ignore that. Just ignore it when I do. Yummy milk. I love it. Also, as you can see, I brought Esper with me, and Astolfo on my head for emotional support. And Minimi. Minimi, I love you. Let me give you a kiss. Anyway, right, let's get into it. No more delays. This is about, I don't know how many. Actually, it might be more than 100. I said at the beginning it might be 100. It might be like 150. But, we'll get through it. This will be a long video, so I hope you're prepared. Let's get into it. Alright, first question. Can you scream into the mic to describe your happiness for your milestone? Well, it's nighttime and everyone's asleep, but, I will do it. Ah! Wah! Ah! Ah! Was that good enough? Was that good? It had to be quiet because I don't want to wake anyone up, but, first question done. Amazing first question. I love you, whoever sent that. Much kisses to you. Second question. What kind of music do you listen to? Favorite bands? You're cute, by the way. Aw, thanks for the compliment. I'm that kind of person that just listens to, like, whatever they like. Whatever sounds good, I listen. But I think I've recently found my style that I like a lot. I like a lot of Japanese rock. J-rock and J-pop. I like Japanese music. It's pleasant to my ears to not know what they're saying. But, I mean, that's not all. I like other music. Mainly metal and rock. I like those. But I also like energetic stuff. I also like Jack Stauber. I love his music a lot. I think my favorite band... 3 come to mind right now, and that'd be Bring Me the Horizon. That's one. I love them. I've been listening to them since forever. I also like 9 Inch Nails. I love them. Amazing band. I recommend you listening to them at least once. And this third one is actually the J-rock band, but I don't know the name off the top of my head. Let me see. They're named Toru Kitajima. And I like their song First Death. I used it in my new stream intro. So yeah, I like those songs. I'll move on. Okay, 3 tiny mini questions. What's your favorite ASMR theme or subject? I'm not sure how to ask. Like reverse comfort, yandere, or sleep aid. I'll take these like one by one. I think I like yandere the most. Ever since I did my first yandere audio, it felt right. Like I was meant to do this. And it's like fun to bring out my deranged self and just let it flow, you know? So probably yandere. The second might be reverse comfort. I like pretending to be comforted. I don't know, it's comforting. I don't know if that makes sense. Okay, any favorite kind of food? Sweet, spicy, acidic? Wait, do you mean favorite food or favorite, like, flavor? If we're talking flavor, I definitely love sweet things the most. I have a huge sweet tooth. Big sweet tooth. I eat sweets all the time. And I just love sweet stuff. But if we're talking foods, I don't think there's one specific food I like the most. And if I do, it's not coming to me right now. I want to say spaghetti, but I ate spaghetti like yesterday, so it might just be recency bias. Oh wait, no. I have a food that I like. I have a food that I like a lot. And this is like a European kind of food. It's roasted duck with sauerkraut, aka sour cabbage, and dumplings, but like potato dumplings specifically. And the sauerkraut has to be red, so red sour cabbage, plus roasted duck, plus potato dumplings. I remember I was on vacation, and we went to this restaurant that had like one of the best. It might have been the best meal I've ever eaten, and it was roasted duck with sour cabbage and potato dumplings. It was really good. Okay, question 3. If you're comfortable with it, sexuality? I'm curious about it, but no need to answer. Sorry if it makes you uncomfortable. No worries. As of now, aka as of January... Is it January or is it February? It's February. As of 25th of February 2026, I am straight. I'm still like young and I'm still developing, of course, so that might change in the future. But as of now, I consider myself straight. Sorry if that's a disappointment to any of you, but yeah, it's just what it is. Congrats on the 10k subscribers. I knew you could do it. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, another one. Did you ever go on vacation? If so, what were your favorite countries and memorable experiences? I love travel, and there's like fingers touching emojis. Yes, I did definitely go on vacation. Okay, the most recent vacations I went on were both to Spain, and I think 2 years ago I went to Mallorca, which is an island next to Spain, I think. Like to the right, I think. I might need fact checking, but I'm pretty sure that's it. And then last year I went to Rhodes, which is also in Spain. And I liked Rhodes a lot. There were a lot of cats. There were a lot of cats. And I got a whole bunch of pictures. That was fun. Memorable experiences. Nothing that comes to mind. I remember when we were in Rhodes, we went on the beach and it was fun. I was searching for like shiny rocks in the sand with my dad and stepmom. It was fun. Okay, next. Hi, Crispy. I'm curious about a few things, so please bear with me. XDD. Okay, you just wrote out 10 questions. You just wrote out 10 questions. Okay, we'll answer all of them. I'll try to be quick. 1, is there any secret hobbies you have? No, I don't think so. Pretty much my hobbies are what I do now, aka writing and voicing stuff. I don't think there's anything else. I mean, I like fashion a lot. I like coming up with outfits and dressing up pretty, wearing different accessories and stuff like that. So I think fashion. But other than that, not really. I like art, I like fashion, I like writing. I'm artistic, yeah. 2, where do you see yourself in 5 years? I really hope that in 5 years I'm still able to make content for you guys and be here with you. That's what I want. And I see myself doing that, hopefully. I really hope, because I love doing this, and I love building an audience, and just having you guys to talk with. It's so awesome! I love you guys. I really love the community I've built, in this time I've been on the platform and stuff. You guys are really wholesome, and I love how wholesome you guys are. Yeah. So, next, where did you get inspiration to wear gothic clothes? I've always been curious about it. Actually, I got it like from my brother, from my eldest brother. If you didn't know, I have 2 brothers. Both of them are older than me, and my eldest brother is like very stylish. When I was little, I was always looking up to him like, whoa, he dresses so cool. He has a very grungy and punk style, and not really goth, but I mean, I definitely got that like inspiration to wear clothes like that from him. And I think it's also combined that with how kind of feminine I am. Like, I have a feminine figure. I'm small, I'm short, and I sound I sound like a little boy. That kind of pushed me towards that path, because wearing goth clothes is not that different from wearing feminine clothes. Like, a lot of goth clothing is already feminine, if you know what I mean. So I feel like wearing goth clothes is me trying to wear feminine clothes, but not it actually being that feminine. Not it being like completely female. I hope that's a good answer. I don't know how else I would put it. I think that's right. Okay, next. Do you have any funny stories when you were a little kid? I only have the sad stories that come to mind when I was a kid. Hold on, let me find one. I remember my brother telling this story of me. I was like 4 years old, youngest person ever. I apparently stuck a grape so far up my nose that I couldn't get it out, and it was stuck. And then they had to use like pepper to make me sneeze the grape out. Funny story. I think that's funny. It also made me cry a lot after, but it was fine. What else? I don't remember this, but apparently when I was like 2 years old, no, not 2 years old, like 6, I was on the stairs, and my dad was sleeping on the couch, like in the living room that was right next to the stairs, and apparently, like we have bars that like look over to the first floor, and apparently when I was like 6 or 10, I got between those bars and I fell down to the first floor, and my dad like woke up just in time and slid over to catch me like a superhero. I don't know how true that is, but apparently that happened. That was kind of cool. That's kind of cool, but I don't actually remember that, so I don't know if that counts as an answer. But alright, next. What's your most favorite thing to eat when things get you down? I'll be real here. Probably, I like to make myself a hot jug of milk. Like a big one. I love milk a lot. I drink it a lot. Either milk or tea. I love tea as well, but it takes more time to prepare. So yeah, that's my comfort drink. My food? Honestly, probably ice cream or something sweet. I eat sweet things a lot. Usually like some chocolate or crackers. Something good. But yeah. Maybe even pizza, actually. I love eating pizza when I'm like in a bad state. But I would need to have that. It also takes time to prepare. How on earth do you have the most fluffiest hair? I need that hair routine. Alright, you want the hair routine? You want the hair routine? Okay, the truth is, you have to like not wash your hair for 3 days at least, and then wash it a lot with a lot of shampoo, and then it'll be fluffy. I promise. It's also when you have shorter hair, it's more likely to be fluffy. But that's the secret. Don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone. 8. Do you have any favorite characters you've made? Oh, why did you ask this question? We're gonna be here for hours. Okay, when you ask this, I assume you mean ASMR characters? Like from my videos and stuff? I really like the Catboy. I really liked him because he was essentially me in essence. From the birthday one, I'll put it up on screen. The birthday one. Remember him? He was cute. But I also make like OCs myself for like, ever since I've been like little, I've made stories in my head about like cool worlds and epic journeys and 3-act structures and giant castles and futuristic stuff, sci-fi. And I always made characters like have cool arcs and stuff. I want to go over them so badly, but if I do, it'd be like a 30-hour video. When I was little, I used to write on a typewriter. I used to have one in my room and just like click on the buttons. Imagine tiny little crispy little Adorbs sitting on his big boy chair and typing on a typewriter. These cool stories. One that I love a lot, it's like, it's set in this world. One of my, like, fake fictional stories is in this world that's like, it's like a layered world, like, it has layers that, like, spin on top of each other. Okay, like, imagine our worlds, and imagine the clouds were just like another layer of Earth that had holes in them sometimes. And above that was another layer, and above that again. And it's like a world dominated by robots. And, like, at the lowest tiers, robots only know humans is like a myth. But the more up and you go, the more the stories, like, change into reality. And it's said that at the top of the most upper layer of the world is where the humans reside. And, like, all the bottom layers are where the robots are. It's what's said, but in reality, the plot twist in that is that humans became so complex that they managed to automate every single thing, and the robots have just been surviving and perpetually making and creating themselves. Humans are no more. And it stars this cool character. I don't have his name yet. I never make up names for my characters. He's like half robot, half doll. He has this cool exploding arms. Imagine, like, if you ever played Night Rain, imagine Wilder's ultimate. That's his arm. And he has a chainsaw leg. Chainsaw leg. Yeah, he's cool. He's cool. And he, like, goes on this arc about, like discovering himself and what happened to this world. I have a lot of them, but that one comes to mind first. I'd love to, like, talk about it in depth at some point, about, like, my own stories. That might be, like, future Patreon content, though. That could be fun. Anyway, let's continue. I'm stuck on this one question. On question 5 out of 300. What got you into the VTubing scene? Well, this might be a bit hard to answer, but actually, I've done audios and ASMR before this channel, somewhere else, but that never, that didn't quite work out. And when I, like, stopped doing it, I was really sad, because I didn't have, like, that thing, the audios I did beforehand, were, like, my #1 big, passion. I used to love doing it, and I got really sad when I lost it, and I was, like, it was kind of like losing my only passion I've had for a while. And I was looking for another thing to get into, and one of my fans actually made me this model. Not this model, a different version. This is the newer model, but I will show you guys the previous one. One of my fans made a model. I was like, huh, well, why not try and use it in, like, a video or something? And so I made the Crispy Bun channel, which is my VTuber channel. I don't upload there much anymore, but I think once I'll get more free time, I want to. But I started that, and I also started this channel, where I upload ASMRs now. So yeah, essentially I was scared of, like, losing my only passion, but then I found passion in VTubing. And then again, I refound it with the Adorable Boyyyy channel. Okay, next. How are you so cute? Like, your personality and everything is just so sweet and kind. How do you manage that? I don't know what to say. I'm just like this. I'm just like this. I've been always like this. I've always been kind of shy. I try to be nice to people because, I mean, treat people how you want them to treat you. I wish people were nicer sometimes. There can be some really, really mean people out there. Stay safe, guys. Okay, thank you for always being you. You're very adorable, and I appreciate everything you do. I hope you have the bestest day ever. Also, chicken butt. Alright. Chicken butt. Thank you for the questions. I hope my answers were nice. Anyway, let me go to the next question. What would be your favorite first car? I love cars too. And then it's again the fingers pointing emojis. I'm not really into cars. I haven't really liked or fantasized about what kind of car I should get. Honestly, I always liked Audi. I always liked Audi cars, so maybe that. I just want something that can get me around when I get my driver's license in the future, hopefully. I get it. Okay, next. Are you more of a skirts or shorts guy? And do you like oversized, like hoodies or pants, more than normal sized clothes? When you say skirts or shorts guy, do you mean like, do I like seeing them on people, or do I like wearing them? Because I love wearing skirts. I love it. But I almost never get to do it. Definitely not in public. I'm not that bold. But I definitely wear shorts more than I wear skirts. And on people, I'm not really... I don't care much. I like both. Both is good. Both is good. And of course, I do love oversized clothing. I love oversized hoodies and stuff. It's just more comfy. You know, sometimes when I'm like in a cold room, I can just put my arms in the hoodie sleeves and like tuck myself like a little turtle in the oversized hoodie. I love doing that. It's like a little safe space. But yeah, I definitely like them more than normal. Not pants though, not pants. I don't like wearing oversized pants. It's kind of uncomfortable. But hoodies especially, yes. And shirts. Okay, next. What if we meow 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 meowed and meow 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 meowed forever together? That would make me so meow 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 happy. I'd be so happy if we meow 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 together. Yeah. Okay, next. How much do you love your community? I already said this, but I love you guys a lot. I really do. I love all of you. Whether English is not your native language, or you're like from a really far away place, or maybe your personal life is not that good, remember that I love you. I'll always be there for you. If not with my audios, then on my streams. That you can catch on Friday and Saturday. Yeah. But yeah, I love you guys a lot. 2. Who inspired you to make audios? Is this like... There's not like one person. It's more of like... I used to listen to ASMRs a lot because I used to be really insecure about my appearance and social anxiety. I had social anxiety. Well, I still do, but it's not as bad. Actually, never mind. It is still pretty much as bad as it always was. But I used to listen to a lot of ASMRs, and I always thought if I could like do it myself sometime. I was like, no, there's no way. There's no way. And the way I actually started making audios was I first started writing scripts. Because I always made up scenarios in my head like, oh man, I wish there was an ASMR about like this topic. I was like, oh wait, I can just write it myself and maybe one day someone will fill it. And that's how I started. I started writing scripts, putting them on the ASMR's Script Haven subreddit. And that's how it started. And the first person that actually filled one of my scripts, I got in contact with them and I kind of asked like, thanks so much for filling the script. Do you think I should like, I've been thinking about doing it myself. Do you think I should? And they were really nice and were like, yeah, you should do it. You should try it. And so I did. So I did. 3. If you could meet anyone, who would it be? Oh man, I don't know. I don't know, like anyone dead or alive? I don't want to meet like my great ancestor. I want to know if we've all been femboys or if we've all been manly. Nah, but probably like someone cool like Hamilton or Albert Einstein. Who's your favorite pony from MLP? Mine is Fluttershy. This is also Defo Freak, by the way. Defo Freak! Holy crap, I can't believe it's Defo Freak. Well, I'm a freak too. Blah, blah. Yeah, but you're surprised I can do that, huh? Blah. Anyway, I haven't watched MLP, but I did watch when I was little. And I remember really liking Rainbow Dash. I remember liking Rainbow Dash and Applejack. But more Rainbow Dash. That was my favorite. That was my favorite. Do you plan on starting a Patreon in the future? Of course I do. Oh, of course I do. I plan to start it in November. I'm excited to start it. I have a lot of ideas for what could be Patreon stuff. And I hope I can do it. I'm really excited to start it, because it's not only a way for you guys to support me, it's also like a way to make more experimental content in a way. But yeah, I definitely want to start it in November. Don't forget. If you have pets, how many do you have? Oh wait, this is perfect. I have this picture here. I have, as of now, I only have one pet. I have my little kitty, my little calico cat, Hazy. And I love her very much, and she's right here. Yeah. This is what we call, real-time editing. She's right here. This is right after I ended stream, and she just hopped on my table and cuddled. She's very cute. Hold on, I think I have another image of her. Actually, I don't. But this is her. She's very cute, but she does not like being pet, and so I don't like her sometimes. But I still love her. I used to have, we used to have a golden retriever when I was little, but sadly she's passed. Her name was Sunny. I really miss her. She was the friendliest dog ever. But okay, next question. Yeah. Yo, I want to know what's your favorite chore to do in your house, if you do any. And this might be a popular one, but what's your favorite scenario to act out for a favorite character archetype to play for your audios? Okay, so first, favorite chore to do around the house. I guess if I had to pick one, it'd be wiping off dust off of shelves. That's kind of the only one that I like. Sort of tolerate. I like making my bed and changing the sheets and doing the laundry. That's kind of fun too. Yeah, doing the laundry and wiping dust. That's fine. And cleaning windows. Wait, cleaning windows is actually really fun. So those three. Oh wait, no, cooking. Oh, cooking takes the spot. I love cooking. That is one of my secret hobbies now that I think about it. Back to that one, because you remember that one. Secret hobby, cooking. I love it a lot. I'm not great at it, but I try my best, and that's what counts. And what's your favorite scenario to act for, or favorite character archetype you play as? Favorite scenario? Honestly, I think, I don't know. I'm not sure if there is one, but the first thing I thought of was that one audio where I sneak into your house with a knife as a yandere. I already said I like playing yanderes. But I really like that because it was really deranged and kind of creepy, but not in a threatening way. Too much. But yeah, that was probably my favorite scene to act out. It was kind of fun. I hope your day is going amazing, and if it isn't, I hope it gets better. Aww, thank you. Thank you. I hope your guys' day is going great too. And if it's not, then I hope it will get better. And I love you. Do you think you yourself are cool? Because I think you're cool. And then it's the face holding back tears emoji plus the fire emoji. Thank you, random form taker. Thank you so much. I don't think I'm that cool. I don't think I'm that cool. Well, maybe a little cool. Maybe a little cool. See, I'm blushing now. I think it's cool that I can do both ASMRs and VTubing. I feel like a younger me would look up to myself a lot. The fact that I can wear goth clothes outside and this kind of stuff. I'm a local, a tiny bit, tiny bit. What do you look like when you're recording your vids? Are you just in your PJs, or do your clothes match the situation you're in, and do you do them standing or sitting or what? That is a very unique question. That is a very unique question. Well, when I record my ASMRs, I do it on my laptop, and I put my mic, because it's like a really small mic, this one right here, tap. I'm not gonna tap it because it's loud. I put it on my laptop, and I just kind of lay there and cover myself in a sheet so people can't hear me. So my family members can't hear me. And it muffles the noise and makes it sound more quality. Like this isn't the highest quality. I want to get a better mic soon, real soon. But no, I do not make my clothes match the situation. Sorry, I take my cup. I should try that though. I definitely should try that. I think the next script I'm doing is an idol yandere. It'd be kind of cool if I dressed up as an idol would to voice it. Might be cool. But I lay down and I push them. I used to do it in my closet that I have still left of me. And that was so uncomfortable, especially in the summer. It was awful. I'm glad I switched to my bed. Okay. Next question. Will we ever get crispy kissing ASMR? Oh man. I just did like the moth boy awa 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 ASMR for 2 hours. If you only want a kissing ASMR, I actually did plan to do one, but the awa awa took priority first. But I do want to do one, probably. Not anytime soon, I don't think. But in the coming months, I do think so. I want to do one, yes. What's your favorite periodic element and deity in the Lovecraft mythos? Huh. Favorite periodic element. I don't know them off the top of my head. But, first thing that comes to mind is Neo. I really like Neon. Neon. Because it's cool. It like lights things and makes them colorful and bright. And colorful and bright. I said that twice. Oh, yeah. Master Rapper. And also Lithium. Lithium because it sounds cool. And Chrome. Because it sounds cool too. Neon, Lithium, Chrome. Remember. For whatever you need that for. My favorite deity in the Lovecraft mythos? I don't know that much of them. But I remember liking Yog-Sothoth. I think that's his name. Yog-Sothoth? Let me look it up. For the uniform polyhedron, sometimes nicknamed Yog-Sothoth, see small retrosnub isocosihedron. What? The cosmic entity Yog-Sothoth was first mentioned in the case of Charles Dexter Ward. The being is said to take form of a conglomeration of glowing spheres. It is all-knowing deity, which means it knows the past, present, and future. And its nature is different from other class Cthulhu mythos deities. Yog-Sothoth is soterminous, with all time and space, yet is supposedly locked outside of the universe we inhabit. Its cosmic nature is hinted at in the passage from Through the Gates of the Silver Key by Lovecraft. That one. I like that one. But I like all of them, honestly. I like Lovecraftian creatures in general. If I have to pick my favorite one, not of like Lovecraft mythos, it'd probably be a Bloodborne creature out of Amygdalus. Amygdalus from Bloodborne, favorite creature. Unless Ludwig counts, but he's more of a beast. Whatever. Next. Sup Adorbs, when you started doing ASMR vids, what was your biggest challenge? I love your vids. Honestly, this might sound kind of silly, but it was the thumbnails. If you look back at what my first thumbnail was, it was bad. My first thumbnails, they were bad. Yeah, like you could read anything. Let me put it up on screen right now. One of them. Like, what is this? What the heck is this? You can't read anything. You don't know what's happening from just the thumbnail. But I'm glad to say I've since learned to make actually good thumbnails. Like this newer one. Look, see? Yeah, that one looks cool, yeah. So yeah, I learned to make thumbnails. That was the biggest challenge. But no, actually maybe even the bigger challenge was like getting over the fear of sharing my voice and being scared of my family members overhearing. That might have been even bigger. Because it's kind of weird to talk out loud to myself at first. But you can get over it. You can get over it, I believe. Next question. 1. Any specific boundaries do you have? And 2. Do you think you're more like a dog or cat in personality? 3. Specific boundaries? Do you mean like in the comment section or like in chat or like in person? I don't think I have any, unless it's like, I don't like when people swear too much in person. It makes me uneasy. Or are like too loud. But that's not really boundaries, is it? Yeah, probably not just touching me, like the basic ones. Don't touch me without permission. If I don't know you. And do you think you're more like a dog or cat in personality? I think I'm both. I think I'm both. Sometimes I'm a dog, sometimes I'm a cat. Right now I'm a poopy. I'm a puppy. Woof, woof, woof. Right now I'm feeling puppy right now. But sometimes I feel like a cat. Meow. Meow. Actually, maybe I feel more like a cat at times, because I'm like kind of cold and distant at times, like a lot of cats are. But when you get to know me, I'm like cuddly and cute and fluffy. But I can also be mean and I scratch people. That makes sense. Hoi hoi hoi, hello. How are you? So cute, cute. You give me gender envy. You deserve all the success and support. Also try playing the game. Look outside on stream. I'm begging you. Oh my gosh, hi. Hi. I'm sorry I gave you gender envy. I'm sorry you feel that way. I want you to know that there's no shame in it, and hope you can overcome it. Make sure to have some positive words in your life. Be nice to yourself. Be nice to yourself, yes. And thank you. I'm glad you think I deserve it. I honestly think I don't. I don't do enough for you guys. Try playing the game. Look outside. Dude, I know that game. I love and know that game so much. The game Look Outside, it's like this RPG pixel game with the coolest pixel art ever, and it's eldritch horror, and it's amazing. It's also got amazing humor. I probably won't play it on stream, unless someone gifts me it on Steam, because I didn't know most of it, but it would be fun to play, since I do love eldritch horror a lot. But thank you for the question. What do you think of cabbits? Cabbits? Wait, let me Google this. What are cabbits? Fictional mythical hybrids between a cat and a... Dude, it is a cabbit. Fictional fusion between a rabbit and a cat. Cabbit. Well, they look very, very cute, I must say. These are just photoshopped images of cats' faces and rabbits' heads. They're cute. Yes, I do like them. Yes, I like them. I like them very much. Next question. How do you write your scripts? Well, it kind of... All of my scripts aren't like necessarily original, because I often look through other people's ASMRs, and I look at like a title, or I look at someone else's title, and I think, hey, that could be an interesting audio if I add this to it, and if I like make it more about this, and if I make it body comfort instead. So it might sound like I'm plagiarizing, but I promise I'm not. It's really hard to come up with something all by yourself, but I think if you... I don't like steal scripts or anything, but I definitely take inspiration from other creators. So it starts with an idea, and it's always like, it kind of has to hit me, like strike me with like a inspiration. It has to inspire me to make me write it, actually. And that's like what makes them special to me, and probably to other people. It's because they're made with love and a lot of care. I put a lot of care into my audios. Or I try to. It might not seem like that, but I definitely try. I just get to writing. If you want to write scripts yourself, you just gotta start somewhere. Being bad at something is the first step to being good at something. Remember that. Just because you suck doesn't mean you won't suck later in life. Later in the thing you suck at. But yeah, just try to write. If you have an idea for like a ASMR, just go ahead and write it. I think the most important thing to know is that scripts should be like 1,500 to 2,000 words, and if it's that, it should be fine. Okay, next question. Who's a good boy? Who's your good doggo? Yes, you, such a good puppy. It's me. I'm a good boy. Me. Me. I'm a good boy. Yeah. Thank you. Well, I hope I am. Can we get a "you're a good boy" in the comments, please? I want to feel like a good boy. Anyway, next question. Hello, my sweet little thing. Here are some questions I have for you, you fluffy baby. I like the way you guys write. It's so cute. How was your day? I want to make sure Arlo Crispy is having a good day. It has been a chill day. I woke up really late and I got my sleepies in, and I know I'm gonna play Genshin Impact after this is done recording. And I feel well rested, and I have a big jug of milk, so everything's good. I'd say it's a pretty good day. Are you having a good time? If not, please vent about your struggles. I will listen constantly and give you all the comfort you want. Aw, you're so nice. I do have a few struggles. We have this project, like homework, about making a kitchen full with a catalog of all the items in the kitchen, and I have it due on Monday. I have not started. I haven't even begun sketching. I know like the general outline, and like the teacher scolded me, and I'll tell you, I think the #1 reason why I'm not making any progress is because the teacher sucks. They're so demotivating, and like, I don't like the teacher. But that's my biggest worry at the moment. And yeah, making an audio in time is also a big worry. I hope I make it soon, because the more time I waste, the more I'm scared of disappointing you guys and letting you. My biggest worry is you guys leaving after I don't post for a while. That's why I gotta post. I feel that pressure. Yeah, those are my 2 worries. 3. What's your most favorite video that you have made? Like, if it was fun to make, it felt nice to make it, etc. Those are a few of my million questions that I feel like you would be comfortable answering, okay? Take care of you, adorable fluffy boy! Aw, thank you so much. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. And thank you for calling me fluffy boy. I think my favorite, it has to be between the ASMR sneaking in for love yandere cuddles, that one, or goth femboy Neko invited everyone to his birthday but you're the only one who showed up. Those 2 are good. Also, I think Kyler the class loser is your obsessed yandere. That one I love as well. Those are the 3 ones I love the most. I'm not sure if I can pick one out of them. But if I did, honestly, it might be the Kyler one. They change all the time, but the Kyler one, it will always be in my heart. Because I know I spent a long time writing it, and I actually didn't know who Kyler was as a character. And I like read up a lot about him. I made sure it was perfect. I made sure it was perfect. And I really like it. Why do you get inspos for ASMR scripts? I want to start in the future, but I can't think of anything that isn't cliche or overdone. Oh, well, if you want to start writing scripts, it's definitely okay to do cliche stuff or overdone stuff. I promise you, like, honestly, it's especially good. If you want to write a good, I recommend starting with the stuff that's been already done. Because, like, your first, like, writing doesn't have to be good or anything special or original. It can just be like a normal comfort script. That's like a part of growing. You gotta try different stuff. And to try different stuff, you gotta do the vanilla stuff first. Well, you don't have to, but it's better to do it that way. As for where I get my inspos, like I said, it's the way I started out making audios was I just thought up like things that I wish happened to me. So like being cuddled or being called a good boy or being called pretty boy. Like my Dom GF comes home and calls me pretty boy. That's one of my fantasies, and I wrote scripts about that. So that's how I got my inspiration in the first place. Nowadays, I kind of still do that, but it's more like what would you guys like, and what you guys want me to do. But it's also like what I want to do. Like, I don't know. It's hard to say where I get inspirations from, like the social anxiety catboy audio. The shy catboy calms your social anxiety. That one I came up with because I wanted to do a social anxiety comfort for a while now. And the catboy thing was just because I haven't done a catboy audio in such a long time. But I do recommend starting with the cliche stuff, and if you can't come up with anything, you can always look at other people's stuff and just make it different, add on to it, or think of a part 2. How would it develop? Don't just like rip it off, obviously, but try to make it your own. That's my recommendation. Crispy, when will we get a crispy cookie cooking stream? Well, I live with 5 people. I live with 5 people, so that's probably not happening anytime soon. But when I live alone, then I'd love to do a cooking stream. I'd love to. Next question. Hello, Crisp. Reset the newbie here, but I want to ask, what drove you to start ASMR? What was it like with your first video? Last, 2, based on your uploads, which videos are your favorite and most challenging videos you had to do? Thanks for answering. I kind of already answered this. Actually, I think my first video turned out pretty well. I used my phone's microphone, so it doesn't sound good. It sounds like I'm in a tube, but I think it's still good. I still really love it. It was the Vampire Boy one. I like that one. I should continue it because it's like a series. I was of course shy to share my voice, but the feedback was positive enough, and I'm happy with that. Which video was the most challenging to make? Let's see. Let me go through my videos. Oh yeah. Definitely the 2 hours of mothboy noises, inaudible awa awa sounds. That one, I don't want to do that. I almost never want to do that again. I had to sit under my warm ass blankets and do awa 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 for 2 hours. Damn, that was really like hellish, I'll be honest. Doing that for 2 hours was awful, and it killed my voice, I think. But that doesn't mean that I'm not willing to do it again in the future. I probably will, but with different noises, not just awa awa awa. That one was probably the most challenging to make because it was like a gauntlet. I had to make those noises for 2 hours. I guess I could have just like repeated some lines to cut on it, but no. Quality over quantity. We do stuff genuinely here. Yeah, but that's probably the only one. I don't think anything else was like more harder to make. Well, of course, other than the ones that got deleted, because there's the one Puppy Boy Comfort audio that got deleted that I worked on a lot and I loved it. It's gone. No one can listen. So that one was just a waste of time. It wasn't necessarily hard to do. It was hard to endure the pain of losing it. But yeah. Congrats on reaching the 10k. Thank you. Thank you. Next question, are you single? Yes, I'm single. I've never had a partner or a girlfriend or boyfriend. I've always been single. I've never had my first kiss. I've never been held hands with. I'm a pure boy. I'm chaste. Yeah, but I am single. Hi, I think you'll probably know who I am when I say this, but what did you think of Limbus Company? Will you ever play it on stream? Can we see? I want to see your reaction to Sinclair lore. So this is the person that made the Sinclair audio ASMR. The one that's like really old. And I know them personally. They're silly. I probably won't play it. I have no plans of playing Limbus Company on stream. It might be fun, but I'm not sure I want to start that yet. I have a lot of games on my backlog that I want to play. And Limbus Company doesn't really catch me, I'll be honest. It seems fun, but it's not really appealing to me, as of now at least. Sorry to break your heart, I hope you're not too sad. Here, have a kiss. In what year did the Industrial Revolution start? If you answer incorrectly, you lose Mr. Shark! No! No, why would you do that? Why would you do that? No, don't do that. I want Mr. Shark. I don't know. I don't know. Hold on. What? Industrial Revolution. It's there in the 1760s. 1760, that's the answer. Give me Mr. Shark, please. No. Wow. Thanks for the funny question. Cute boy! Okay, question. If you could snuggle any creature that currently ever exists, the creature will be peaceful and love you the snuggles without harming you. What creature would you snuggle with? I'd pick a raccoon because I love them so much. They're my babies. Aww. That's very cute. You took my answer because I also wanted to say raccoon. But honestly, fat raccoon. Specifically, a big, chunky, fat raccoon that I can, like, cuddle with. That'd be cute. Or a big, chunky, fat cat. That'd be fun. It'd be like a living pillow. But of course I couldn't lay my head on them, because that'd be bad. Don't want to do that. But I could use them as like a plushie. Cuddly baby. But also I would... Nothing else really comes to mind. Maybe possum. They're also kind of like cuddly babies. Is giant mole rat, giant hamster an option? But I would say fat raccoon. From 1 to 10, how silly are we? Also love your ASMR stuff. 10! 10 out of 10, blah! 10 out of 10, blah! That's how silly we are, 10 out of 10, blah! 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 100% 10 out of 10. Thank you for liking my stuff. Hi, hello, colon3. What, why, and when did you realize you became / want to become into a femboy? And do you have any inspirations? What, why, and when? I think I always sort of knew, because it's not really something you wake up one day and realize, oh wait, I'm a femboy, what the heck? I always been different from the other boys. I always liked the more feminine stuff like flowers, and I never really felt like I belonged with the boys groups. I like dressing up and stuff, and that just kind of, over time, I became to accept that I'm like this, and that I should love myself for it, and that it's okay. And I hope everyone who's struggling with like identity stuff or gender stuff, you can realize that too. Make sure to love yourself no matter who you are, because that's very important. And if you don't, remember that I love you. Mwah. Do you have any inspirations, like from people? No, definitely not. I don't think there's anyone that like inspired me to become a femboy. Maybe like the feminine characters in like TV series and shows and media. Maybe probably helped a little bit. What advice are you going to give to people who want to be femboys or do femboy ASMR? What advice? If you want to be a femboy, first step, shave your legs, because that makes you feel and look much more feminine. In my opinion, it's the most important step, because I don't know, legs looks nice, and when they're hairy, people find that kind of repulsive, especially if you're trying to look feminine. So shaving your legs is like #1 step. And second, you gotta learn like femboy fashion, man. You gotta catch up on that. What do femboys wear? How do you look like one? You gotta study hard. Yeah, you just gotta research it yourself. I mean, the #1 most important thing is to be comfortable with who you are and what you wear. So make sure you're comfortable and you feel pretty. If you want to do femboy ASMR, there's not really advice I can give on that front. People tend to usually listen to lighter voices or, you know, higher pitched voices if they're listening to femboy ASMR. So I guess try to have a higher pitched voice. Yeah. At 3, can you make a grilled cheese? And then it's the fingers pointing into each other again with the pleading face emoji. I've actually only made a grilled cheese once, and I mean, it's not like a common snack in here in Europe, grilled cheese. I never had it like American style, I don't think. I always wanted to have one though, because they look so yummy. Like the crispy golden toast with the cheese in the middle. But I promise, if I tried to make one, I bet I would make a banging one. I bet I would. So yes, I could make a grilled cheese. Okay, next question. How tall are you? I am exactly 2 inches tall. Yep, I'm tiny. I'm small. I'm tiny. Tiny. Just kidding, of course. I'm 170 centimeters tall. That'd be 5'7" in freedom speak. In American speak, freedom speak. In the eagle language. Yeah, 5'7" and 170 centimeters. I think I grew since last year by 2 centimeters exactly. I think I'm 172 now. Maybe. I need to recheck. Hey, did you know that you're actually taller when you wake up? By like a decent bit? So maybe I was just taller because I woke up. But yeah. I'm kind of short. Hold on, next question. What is this one? I hope things are going well, and I hope life's not too harsh on you. But I was wondering if it's possible if you could do more Kyler videos. They're just so good, and I fear they are one of the best videos you have. ... Thank you for making videos. They really comfort me. Aw, that's so sweet. I'm actually super glad you like the Kyler audios. I definitely want to do more. Kyler's my baby. He's my brand. My brand. I love Kyler. I relate to him a lot. That's why he's my like brand. But of course, I will always do Kyler ASMRs. I want to do at least one per month. I might not always do one per month, but I definitely want to strive for that. Yes, I will do more Kyler ASMRs for you. And I do agree. I think my Kyler ASMRs are very good. I like them too. Next question. If you were a bug, what would you be? I think you're a death's head hawk moth. Let me look this up. Death's head hawk moth. Whoa, these are so cute. Oh wow. Oh wow, I like them. I like these a lot. I think you're spot on. I think I'd be this. It's like a small moth boy. Small moth, that's me. But I don't know my bugs all that well. I think this is right. If I'm not a moth, then I don't know what I am. I think I'm a moth, yeah. If I'm not a moth, then I would probably be a cockroach. But like a really small one. Really small cockroach that you could crush instantly if you really wanted to. But I think a death's head hawk moth. Not only does it sound cool, death's head hawk moth. It's also cool. Okay, next question. Does R is you gay? Wow. I love this question. What an incredible way to spell. No, I'm not. I'm not as of now. Not right now. I'm not feeling gay, no. Thank you for the question, though. Okay, next someone just left so many :3s, and I just mean like so many. It's like 10 lines of :3s. And then they left the question, cat boys or puppy boys? I think... I don't know. I think puppy boys. I think puppy boys just because of the tail function. Because when puppy boys are happy, their tail switches really fast back and forth, and that's cute. and I think that's better than cat boys like fluffy tails. Their tails don't do that. Well, I guess they kind of do that, but less obviously. Like imagine coming up to a puppy boy and telling him, "Wow, you have a really fluffy tail," and then the tail starts to swish really fast. Oh, that'd be so cute. That'd be so cute. So I think puppy boys, but that might change. Depending on the day. Depending on who I'm trolling that day, that might change. Next question, any favorite sports? And what about movies? Which ones do you like? Also, how to be as adorable as you? Aww. Any favorite sports? I really don't like sports, I'll be honest. The only sport I tolerate is like ping pong. I like ping pong. I like playing it. But if I had to choose a real sport, ice hockey. Probably ice hockey, because it's actually kind of fun to watch. And what about movies? Which ones do you like? I like really childish stuff, I'll be honest. I like animated movies like WALL-E. I love WALL-E, that's probably my favorite movie. WALL-E. I love him. I also like Baby Driver. I really like that movie. It's really fun, really cool. But WALL-E comes to mind first, and just Disney classics, Pixar classics, DreamWorks. I love animated movies. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Okay, next question. Will you marry me? Oh, I'm not sure if I... Oh, look at another question. Will you be making content for psychological, antisocial, autism spectrum, etc. listener ASMR, or any type of? I am diagnosed. Lol. Smile. Well, actually, as of making this, I have done the social anxiety catboy one so far, and actually my most recent one was the Kyler overcompliments you, which was like meant to be as a sort of body comfort ASMR. I started with those two, like social anxiety and body dysmorphia, because those are problems I have, and I suffer from them a lot. But I definitely want to make more. I'm not sure. I'd be kind of afraid. It's hard to say. I'm kind of scared of not doing a good job, because comforting specific people with those issues is sometimes very difficult. I'm not sure how I would do it, but I definitely want to do it more, because I know people like that struggle a lot with self-confidence and yeah, definitely want to make more. 2. Collabs with ASMR, Boyyyy, Coven VA, Fallen Shadow, etc., or in general. Collabs, huh? I know these guys. Well, I don't know them personally. I know of them. I know of them. But I mean, of course, I'd love to collab with them. I'm not sure. Collabs aren't always like beneficial, but they can sometimes be really good. I mean, if they'd be down for it, I would love to do like a 2-hour-long audio where we each have like our own mini section with our own characters. That'd be kind of fun. Like have a mini ASMR for each part of the day from a different person. That'd be fun. If any of you ASMRists are watching this, hit me up. Yeah, hit me up. But actually, there is one person that did reach out to me about a collab, and it was Nivity. Nivity, which I heard of him. He's actually kind of big. He's kind of goated. I'm really surprised he reached out to me. I never expected that since I'm such a small bean. But that was a long time ago. Actually, I'm not sure if I can say this. Nivity, please don't hate me. But you're cool. I like you. I hope we can collab sometime in the future. I hope. I'd love to. I've actually tried to do like collabs like so many times before, but it's never quite worked out. But I hope one day it will. Yeah. 3. Workout / gym routine / look maxing makeup / haircut care tutorial vid. I don't think I'd ever do that. I know a lot of people like how I look, and I'm grateful for that. I'm not sure I could do like a looks maxing video. Maybe a short max. Well, probably not. And if I do, it might be like YouTube. YouTube. It might be more in the form of ASMRs, like brushing your hair and making it look pretty, instead of like an actual like vlog. I don't have a gym routine. I do try to work out a little bit, so I'm not a complete skeleton, you know. Next question. 4. Life / financial / job, which is censored. Labao. Vlog series. I don't think I'm gonna do vlogs. Honestly, I just want my channel to be mostly ASMRs. Sometimes this odd Q&A video or a cover of a song might pop up, but mostly ASMRs. I doubt that I'll be doing like vlogs like that. Maybe actually on my Patreon, I might do like a sort of diary thing where I make an audio about my week. That might be fun. But it won't be on the channel, probably not. 6. What is your favorite food / cuisine / leaning flavor? Umami / savory, sweet, spicy, etc. I already said sweet. And my favorite food, I already did say that. So, okay, next question. How old are you, and what is your favorite color? I am currently 17. Yes, that's right, I'm 17. If that like messes with you guys some way, or if you're not comfortable listening, I totally understand. But I am 17, and I'm gonna be turning 18 this year. So that might make it less weird. I hope so. My favorite color is green. Green. My favorite color is green. I assume a lot of people who haven't watched my streams will watch this. Want to see something cool? I bet you do. I bet you want to see something cool. I bet you want to see something cool. Let me show you. Alright, see my eyes? See my ears? See my tail? Check this out. Boom! Now I'm yellow. That's right. On my Twitch, I have this, like, redeem that people can spend points on, which you just get by watching the stream, to change the things, the color of my ears and tail and eyes. Blue eyes, wah! I also have, I have a lot of colors. Hold on, let me go through when I like. Brown, no ew. I look like a poopy boy, not a puppy boy. What's this one? Yellow again. It's randomized, so I might cycle through them a bit. Oh, I love this one. I love this one. I love the eye color. Yeah. I'm gonna be green now, because this is my favorite color is green. I always like change my color, like in a couple of years. Like, I remember favorite color used to be blue, then it was purple, then it was red, and now it's green. But I think green is staying. I like specifically this shade of green is my favorite. It's like more bluish, greenish, sage green. Yeah, this color specifically. I love. Okay, next. Will you be on this platform as long as you can? Not that I'm insinuating that you won't take breaks. That would be really selfish, and I want you to take breaks. I will try everything in my power to be on this platform for as long as I can. And if I, like, disappear, I'm either dead, or my PC broke, or I got, like, hounded off the internet or something. But I will try to do this for as long as I can. Or I've been banned. Oh, hope not. I hope that won't happen. Do you want to have children in the future? And if so, how many? Yes, I've always wanted kids. I've always wanted kids. Not they can be adopted too if you can't make babies with the person I'm with. But yes, I do want kids. I've always, like, I don't know. I've always wanted someone I can bond with. Because I've never had friends before. So having a child is the only other logical option, obviously. Duh. But yeah, I do. And I think one child is enough in this economy. It is. But I've grown up with 2 siblings, so 3 is also on the table. But I'm still young to think about that. I have time. Least favorite game and audio type. Yandere, dumb speaker, rivals to lovers, stuff like that. And why? Love your audios. You're the first streamer I've ever watched. You totally deserve the 10k. Thank you so much. Oh, that's such a big compliment. Thank you. I'm glad I'm your first streamer you've watched. Least favorite game and audio type. Least favorite audio type. I honestly don't like dumb audios. You mentioned it here. I like deep voice, macho stuff like, hey, were you thinking about me again? Let's kiss. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Nah, I don't like that. Also, my voice is not, like, built for it. I have a soft boy voice. That is probably my least favorite. And my least favorite game. I'm not sure if I can pick one, because I only know Peak and I only play Peak. But actually, there is one that I'm thinking of right now. What was that one game? Was it like Forspoken game? Oh yeah, this one. I did not like that game. I did not like that game. It's probably the only one that I genuinely don't like. I can't think of any other game that I don't like. That I've played, at least. Next question. Thank you for being my comfort ASMRist. I ask that you take care of yourself to feel good, just like you help do for me. Colon 3 and a little smiley face. I will. I promise I'll take care of myself. I'll take breaks when needed and drink lots of yummy milk for my bones. Mi huesos. Mi huesos. That's how you say bones in Spanish, right? I think. Sweating? Anyway, I will drink lots of milk and I will take care of myself, I promise. What are your current hyperfixations? Please go as in-depth as you want. Oh man, another long answer question. Well, currently, I actually gotten back into, like, the lore and world of Bloodborne, since I'm replaying it on Twitch right now with chat, and it's really fun. So I've gotten back into Bloodborne. It's been like my little hyperfixation again. I just love all the details put into it, and like all the creatures, all the lore, all the theories. I love it, and I found this giant 37 video playlist of like all the cut content in Bloodborne. That's been cut or like removed. And I've been watching it because I love it. I love the game. I love the game so much. It's probably my favorite game. Maybe second favorite. It's one. It holds a very special place in my heart. Another hyperfixation right now is Genshin Impact. Don't crucify me, please. I've been playing it for a bit, and it has kind of consumed me a little bit because I've been playing it more than I have been doing other stuff. It's irresponsible of me, I know, but I'm trying to come back. It's a very addicting game. That's my latest hyperfixation. I also really love the world on that. Honestly, it's probably my favorite thing about Genshin Impact is the world and the puzzles, because it's so like cool learning like the lore about all the archons, and like the Electro Archon doesn't like people and is like withholding giving out powers to people, and like, well, each sister is like evil. Yeah, and also Silksong, definitely. Silksong or just Hollow Knight in general has always been like hyperfixation, even if it's not like the biggest hyperfixation, but it's always a hyperfixation, just a small one. In the back of my head, I'm always thinking like, Hollow Knight is such a cool game. I can't wait for the DLC to come out soon. I'm actually playing that on Twitch as well, so if you want, go check it out. Do you prefer Minecraft or Hytale? I haven't played Hytale yet, but honestly, I think Minecraft will always be like the best like cube game. No one will forget Minecraft. It's been around for so long, and it's so iconic. I don't think you can replace it. Even if Hytale is like a really high-tech game, and what I've seen from it is really cool. It feels more like 3D Terraria than Minecraft. What was the best way for you to learn English? Oh yeah, for those that don't know, English is not my first language. I'm from the Czech Republic, specifically. I learned English at a very, very young age because my brothers used to talk to each other in English all the time to hide things from my parents. And then I kind of picked up certain words and then learned it myself. So I could like sneak in on conversations. And now all three of us know English, like perfectly. But mom and dad don't, really. Honestly, the best way to learn English is at a very young age, because your brain's still developing, and it catches different words and stuff like that more easily. It's hard to learn English or other languages later in life. But I think if you just are persistent enough and you put in the work, you really try to learn English, do as you can do it. And I think the most important part, or like a really important thing, is watching how other people speak in the language that you're trying to learn, and like trying to mimic the words they say with their accent and copying how they speak. It sounds kind of psychotic, but trust me, it actually helps a lot. Yeah. Okay, would you ever want to try living in another city or even a different country for a while? Yes. I honestly kind of want to move out of the Czech Republic and into like an English-speaking country, because things here are kind of bad. Well, not bad, but I don't know. I definitely want to live somewhere else, but I guess I wouldn't actually mind if I lived in the Czech Republic for forever. But I want to visit New York at some point, or some other countries, like Nebraska, maybe, or Vermont. I don't know. America, I definitely want to visit the USA. I think it'd be fun. Okay, since you're Czech, or well, I think, lol, do you have memories of the show Pat and Matt? Since they're where I live in the Netherlands, We had voiced over versions of it called Burman and Burman, Neighbor Neighbor, and I always loved watching that as a kid. Yes, dude! Oh my gosh, you just activated my brain. Of course I know them. I love them so much. I love that show so much as a kid, and we still use them for like ads and stuff. Pat Amat, love them a lot. They're like iconic here in the Czech Republic. Everyone knows them. They're amazing. I didn't know they actually had Pat and Matt in other countries, like in the Netherlands. I wonder if you know like other Czech cartoons I know, like Krteček. I loved him. The mole, Krteček. Okay, it got my thinking juices flowing with this one, dog. So if this question somehow gets asked, I'll literally sit in a corner and wallow in embarrassment. Say that this whole thing of yours, streaming, making audios, etc. continues consistently, far into the future, with the assumption that you grow quite popular. Right now, what do you wish or plan to do in the future? Once you have amassed a larger audience, do you plan to branch out into other types of content? Like IRL videos, streams, or just simply anything outside of what you're doing now? Don't think that you won't grow popular or have no idea whether you'll continue streaming or something. I think I'll find it interesting enough to know what you wish / plan to do in the future, under the assumption that you will be popular. Okay, this whole thing works out. Assumption. What do you wish or plan to do in the future? To amass a larger audience. I definitely want to continue doing ASMRs, of course. I think I want to do more like cover songs. I want to do like a cover song really badly, like of music, and I want to do more VTuber, like either collabs or just edited videos. But I think once I start my Patreon, I will like make lots of different content on there. Like I had this idea for making like a series, because I have this giant leather book of the entire Berserk manga. Actually, I think it's just the first 3 volumes. I don't think it's the entire thing. But I think it'd be fun if we could go through it together. As in, like, I sit down and we both read it, and I just kind of react to it, what's happening. That has been my idea for a long time, and I planned to do it like months ago, but I think I'll just wait until my Patreon is up in November. That has been in my mind a lot. Other content would be, I guess, like, I want to get like a 3D I/O mic and do that. And I also want to do like ASMR streams, because I haven't done that yet. I think that'd be fun to do ASMR streams. And with a 3D I/O mic, that'd be great. Too bad they cost like $400. They are so expensive. I'm not sure if I'm ever gonna do like live action. Not live action, like IRL stuff. I think I want to. At some point I do. Preferably masked. And with my face covered, because I still want that to be a mystery. Well, kinda. Not really. I don't care if people see my face, but on camera I wish to be hidden. If I ever get the chance, I want to do like a webcam stream where you can see my real face. But I'm not sure. Doing IRL vlogs would be kind of nice, but I don't know what it would be about and how I could make it interesting. It could be fun. Anything outside of what I'm doing right now, I'll have to get a 3D virtual model for VR, get a VR headset, and then do like a 360 ASMR video where like you are watching and you are in a bed, and like my model comes out the corner and I'm a yandere. I spook you. That'd be so cool. I would need a lot though. I would need a VR headset and a 3D model for me to capture. For me to be captured in, yeah. Other stuff I want to do, I already said like covers. I think book reading might be cool too. Maybe. But those are the things that come to mind right now. Yeah. A cooking stream, someone mentioned earlier. Cooking stream would be nice, or cooking video. That would be nice. Another question, in case someone read my mind somehow, but have there been any past decisions you've made that you wish you didn't make, or wish that you made a different decision? On a second thought, maybe that question is slightly too personal. Unless you have any stories you want to share, you don't have to answer it. LOL! Can we share pictures of all the kitties you've seen / have? All the pictures? All the pictures. Okay, well, hold on first. Another question, are there any decisions you've regretted? Of course I have. I think everyone has decisions like that. There have been many decisions I regretted. But in the end, I actually don't regret them that much. Because if I didn't make those decisions, then I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be here talking to you guys. So I think all in all, it's good that I made those decisions. I don't think I'm gonna share any. Okay, well, there is this one, and I know it's silly. I know it's very silly to talk about, but there's one decision that I regret making a lot. I remember the first time I was ever on a not a Ferris wheel, on a carnival, and they had this huge giant Ferris wheel, and I remember my dad asking, "Hey kid, wanna go on that Ferris wheel together?" And I was really, really scared of it, and I said no. Then my dad was really sad about it, because I was a coward and I didn't try the Ferris wheel with him. I regret that one, because I feel like I really hurt my dad's feelings. I feel that way, but it probably wasn't that big of a deal. He probably forgot about it the next day. But yeah, that one's the only one I'm comfortable sharing right now. Okay, is there any other content you want to do outside of ASMR? I just kind of answered this already, so... And 2, is there any lore behind your characters, Crispy / Adorbs? Yes, there is. Yes, there is, and I've been making lore up on my streams, and I have this lore doc with all the stuff that's been happening with the lore and stuff. I'm gonna break the fourth wall a little bit here. Yes. If you don't know, there's this huge giant sign that says Crispy behind me. And that's me. That's me right now. I'm Crispy. I'm Crispy Cream! Crispy Cream! Crispy Bun. And Adorbs is my alter ego. So essentially, the me who streams is Crispy, and me who makes ASMRs and audios is Adorbs, aka Adorable Boy VA. That's the full name. But we are 2 separate characters in the lore, and I do eventually want to do a lore stream. And it's like, the lore is that Crispy is like, Adorbs is like a really pathetic loner loser boy who wears all black and is pale. But he got somehow he became an idol, and that would be Crispy's side, and Crispy's like the complete opposite of him. He's super cheery, super happy, and loves attention and that. But actually, Adorbs hates his Crispy side because he knows that's not really him on the inside, and he hates the fact that people love Crispy more, even though Adorbs on the inside is really pathetic. So he wants to kill Crispy, aka himself. So that's kind of the lore, and he's really obsessed with this character, Y/N, that'd be you, the viewer. He's really obsessed with them, and he'd do anything to get their attention. And Y/N is obsessed with Crispy, but since Adorbs hates Crispy, he wants to get rid of Crispy. He hates that they get so much attention from them. And yeah, it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. We want to expand it a bit more later on. But actually, speaking of which, I recolored my old model to be more Crispy-esque. More Crispy-esque. And I will actually show you. I'm gonna switch models. Why not? Also made this cool background. Look at this. Oh yeah, that looks cool, right? Kind of violent, but I also made this one shaded. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. And now I can reveal my true form. Don't call me Crispy anymore. I am Adorbs. Muehehehe. Hello everyone. Yeah, that's me. It's the other version of the model. It's just a simple recolor. I just took the earlier version of my other model and made him darker. Like black hoodie and stuff, and greener eyes. Wow. I basically just colorified my model. I'm gonna stay like this for a while. The air just got a bit, like, more humid, hasn't it? It's colder. It's more dangerous. Anyway, next question. Are you going to make a continuation of ASMR Clinging Goth Boy Takes You Home, please? Dude, I made that 2-hour video of the moth boy saying the awa awa noises. With like, that was a little intro in the beginning. But I guess it wasn't a direct continuation. I'd love to do a part 2 of that, but I'm also not sure. I'm not sure. It might take a while for me to make a part 2 directly, because I really rarely do part 2s, and that's because part 2s are like, you know, they don't do as well as the others, as other audios. But that's okay sometimes. The only continuations I did was of my vampire audio. I have like 2 parts to that. Then I also have the goth boy audio. I made a second part to that. And I guess the color audio. The first one has a continuation, but then all the other color audios are all separate. What is something you'd like to do, what is something you like or are curious about trying, but won't because you're afraid of the consequences? Love your content, by the way. Yay! Thank you so much. Something I'd like to try, but I'm afraid of the consequences. Probably a tattoo or piercing. I really want to get a piercing or a tattoo, but I'm scared that I'm gonna regret it later, and that it's gonna hurt. So yeah, that's the main thing. But nothing else probably. Maybe like dropping out of school. I'd like to do that. I like to drop out, I'll be honest. I hate school. I hate it a lot. It's brought me nothing but misery and discomfort and bad memories, honestly. People say stay in school, and I say it too, but I genuinely hate what I'm going through in there. Yeah. But anyway, enough of that. It's a bit depressing. Have you ever had a crush? Wait, no. What is your favorite part of streaming? Okay, I think my favorite part of streaming is just chatting with you guys and the chat. I love, like, it feels personal. It feels like I have friends for the first time. It might sound a bit parasocial, but it's true. It feels like you guys are my friends. And I love hearing your stories and knowing about your life when you chat. I also love all the lurkers as well. I love you too. I know who doesn't speak in chat. I love you too, and I like that. I like when you're on the stream too. I promise. But I do like interacting with you guys. With all 30 of you that chat sometimes, all like 10 of you. But I also like messing with you guys. I also like all the different redeems I have set up. You can change my eye color. You can like throw things at me. You can throw tomatoes at me. You can add items into my model. That's fun, and I love doing that. And I love gaming. I just love playing games with someone watches me. I already said that, but I don't know why I like it so much. Next question: have you ever had a crush or went to a school dance with someone you asked? Yes, actually, I have. I've had many crushes. Many crushes. None of which ended or started in any way. I never told any of them I had a crush on them. Because I was a creepy boy. I was creepy, loner, pathetic, loser boy. That's me. That's my brand. So no, I never confessed to anyone. And I never actually asked anyone to dance. I was asked. In elementary school at grade 9, we had this sort of waltz dance that we had to do. And there's like a whole story behind it, because I kind of didn't want to do it. But I also wasn't sure on it if I did really want to not do it or do it. So I asked my brother, like, because we went to the same school, and I asked him, hey, did you do the dance or did you not? And he said he didn't. Then I asked him, do you regret not doing it? And he said that he did regret it. So that kind of made my mind up that I will go to the dance, but only if someone asks me first. And that's where I got my next crush, my next victim. She asked me out to the dance. Oh, no way. No way. So I was asked, and that made me happy for a bit. And I was really happy that happened. But I don't think she actually like really liked me. She only picked me because I was the last one who hadn't been picked out of the boys. And I remember on the day of the dance, I brought a Polaroid camera to the dance because I really wanted to take a picture with her. But as soon as the dance ended, she kind of just escaped from me and never talked to me again. So yeah, I didn't do that. I do wish we took the picture though. I don't know. Yeah. Whatever. Next question. When did you start doing videos? Is this your first channel? Did you ever remove any of your videos? Oh, okay. When did I start doing videos? I started doing them last year. At some point, I think. It was like October, December, sometime last year. And yes, this is my first channel on YouTube. And dude, there's this really weird glitch with YouTube where it switches my name to The Cursed instead of Adorable Boy V8. So like some people, I have no idea why that happens. I remember The Cursed used to be my normal YouTube channel name back when I didn't make any videos. So I don't know why it like occasionally switches back to it, but it freaks me out and I have no idea how to fix it. So if anyone like knows how to, please tell me. And if you see like The Cursed instead of Adorable Boy V8, that's wrong. That's wrong. That's not my name. This freaking curse that follows me. It's a curse. But did I remove any of them? Not willingly. I did not willingly remove any of my audios, but yes, YouTube is very mean, and they have removed 2 of my audios and age restricted 1 of them. YouTube has this like bad gripe with ASMR channels and their content. That really sucks. Because it was the Shy Puppy Boy one and another Kyler audio, which I really loved. But I think I'll have to just re-upload them on the Patreon, because I can't put them on YouTube. So I will have to re-upload them on Patreon when I do that eventually. So yeah, I didn't remove them willingly. Actually, well, I technically removed others. I did a Q&A before this. Like a really primitive one where I just talk to the camera with a blank screen. But I removed that one because it had outdated information and it was kind of cringe. It sounded like I was coming from a tube because I was recording it on my phone. But yeah, I did remove some. I also removed my old shorts, and that's kind of it. Next question, favorite chocolate and why? Oh, my favorite chocolate definitely has to be Milka. Milka, it's this Czech brand. Well, it's not necessarily Czech, but it's a chocolate brand that has like really good chocolate. Milka. And yeah, if you don't mean brand, I also like chocolate that has like gummy bears in them. It sounds childish, but it's really yummy. It's really, really yummy. Or like Jello. Like Jello, like solid Jello instead of gummies. Gummy Jello. Those are very good. That brand isn't actually Milka. It's called like Studentska, and that is a Czech brand, I think. It's very good. Next question. Boy, why are you so cute? Why are you so adorable? Hashtag stand on cute business twin. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. The answer is, it's in my genetics. Yeah. Hashtag genetics. Thank you, though. Thank you for the compliment. Next question. Where did you hide the evidence? I know what you did. What are you talking about? You're so silly. There is no evidence of anything. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. You'll never find the evidence. secrets and no one will ever believe you. What was the thought behind your username? Oh, okay. I love telling this story every time. Fun fact, my username isn't actually made up by me. It was automatically generated by Reddit. It was something like Adorable Maze and some numbers. It was automatically generated. I was like, well, I made the scripts, made the audios on Reddit, and I was like, well, people know me as Adorable Maze, but I don't like that name, so what should I change it to? I guess if I just keep the adorable part and then add something onto it, it'd be good. And then I just change it to Adorable Boyyyy, and that works. That works. I like Adorbs. Do you live in Canada? Wait, someone asked me this on stream like 2 days ago. Is this the same person? Anyway, no. It's actually like the furthest place you could ask where I lived. I'm not from Canada. I'm from the Czech Republic, from Europe. Yeah. Central Europe, yeah. When will you quit? Not in like a bad way, just curious. Well, I want to go for as long as I can, because I love doing this. I love the community. I love you guys. So I want to do this for a long time. In this world, it's either... Continue the next phrase. It's either kill or be killed. It's from Undertale. I love Undertale. I love Deltarune more, though. Sue me! I love Deltarune. Do you play Genshin? Yes! In fact, I've streamed it a couple of times. You can watch the VODs on it. I have playlists of it. Me playing it. Yeah. Is hot dog a burger? No, because a burger is like 2 buns on top of the meat and some other ingredients, and hot dog is like 1 bun that's like 1 piece. So I wouldn't say it's a burger. It's more so a sub sandwich than a burger. Hot dog. A burger has to have also like other ingredients, while hot dog is just like meat and maybe ketchup or mustard. And like onions sometimes. So no, it's not a burger. I don't think so. Next question. Are you Sarah? Because I serenade you. Oh my love, this is so corny. Skull emoji. You. I don't really understand the pickup line, so I'll just ignore it, but thank you. Serenade. Like serenade? That is very corny, you're right. Next question. Any future plans for VTubing? Or are you satisfied with your current channel? If you're talking about the VTuber channel, I am not satisfied with it. In fact, I kind of plan to do like an overhaul of it at some point, maybe in the summer. I will private all of the videos and put them like in a playlist, so if you want to watch them. And I'll just like start over with like more professional stuff. I want to do that. I also want to do more like edited videos on that channel, but I just like don't have the time. I do so much. I make clips, I make shorts, I stream, I do audios. It's hard to balance everything. And when I make my Patreon, that just will make it 10 times harder. But if you're asking about Twitch, I think if anything is going to change about that, I might start streaming on this channel, Adorable Boyyyy. I might start streaming here, but I don't know if I will be able to because it takes a lot of internet bandwidth, so I'm not sure if that's possible. We'll just have to see. What's your top 5 favorite anime? Okay, so this might be a shock to some of you, but I actually don't watch anime that much. I've watched like 5 anime in total, I'll be honest, and I usually don't finish them. But of the ones that I have watched, I like Death Note, obviously. I think that's number 1, actually. Death Note, number 1. Number 2, Full Metal Alchemist, maybe? I really like that show, and it really made me interested in alchemy for a while there. Next, I think it'd be Komi Can't Communicate. I love that anime. It's so cute, and something lighthearted. Then I think Chainsaw Man, number 4. Chainsaw Man, number 4. I love that anime, though I haven't watched the movie yet, as of now. And I think... Actually, wait, no. Move everything that I just said down one letter. So, Death Note number 2, Chainsaw Man number 5, Komi number 4, Fullmetal Alchemist number 3. And number 1, it has to be Dangerous in My Heart. It's a new anime I'm watching right now. I think I saw another question that asks something about my favorite anime this year, which would be this. I'll talk about that more in that section. But also there's Wakfu. I'm not sure if that's an anime. It's like made by a French studio, Wakfu. I remember when I was a kid, it used to air on the Kids Network channel thing. And I like that one a lot. I should really watch it at some point. What compelled you to do YouTube? How much success did you expect? Slash, were you expecting? Slash, what did you expect? What were your hopes of reaching with this channel? I did not expect to get this much, like, this many fans and people who like me. I did not expect that at all. But it makes me happy. It makes me really happy. I just wanted to make silly audios for people who want to listen. I want to have my own unique hobby, and I'm glad it's this. It might be a bit strange, but I'm glad it is. Yeah. I hope I do grow more, though. That's always like what I want more. I want to grow my channel to be big. Of course I do. Everyone wants that, but I doubt that I will be like a large YouTuber or an ASMRist at some point. I really doubt that. I'm not that cool. Next question. When will be getting a sequel to the Trapped in Supply Cupboard with Shy Goth Femboy? Because if so, that would be peak. Praying emoji, shark emoji. I was waiting for this. I knew it would come. My most viewed audio and the most part 2 requests. Of course it's here too. Everyone always asks for part 2. Where's part 2? Where's part 2 of the Femboy Closet audio? And I get it. I get it, guys. That audio is peak. It is peak. I rewatched it every once in a while. And holy crap, it is awesome. But I have stopped myself from playing it mainly because it's like I have this psychology that sequels are never as good as the originals. If I ever make a sequel to that one, I'll really be down on my luck. But I'm not opposed to the idea of making a part 2. In fact, I think in maybe a year I'll make it. Maybe. It's like a 1-year anniversary or something. But don't expect it. I will do other Femboy audios though, so look forward to those. But yeah, people ask for that all the time. Every other comment, it's like, we need a part 2, please! Praying emoji, praying emoji, praying emoji. Which is okay, I understand. It's a good audio, yes I know. But, yeah. Okay, next question. I have 2 questions. Where are you from, and why are you so adorbs? I could literally explode because of the cuteness. I love you. Baboosh. Aw, baboosh. That's a cute word. I love you too. Thank you so much for the compliments. I told you. Genetics, bro. Genetics. I was born this way. And I was groomed this way. Well, not groomed. I groomed myself to be like this. Is that weird to say? Anyway. Please don't explode. Next question. Are you planning to unprivate the 5th color audio sometime, or re-upload it somewhere else? I never got to hear it. Man, I already said this, but I will have to re-upload it to Patreon. So, it won't be lost media forever, but I'll probably I'll need to re-upload it to Patreon. Sadly. Sorry you never got to hear it. It was a really good audio, but maybe you'll get to hear it again. Next question. Will you do more Kyler audios? Yes! Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Kyler is my baby boy, and I will always cherish his audios. Will you ever create an ASMR audio in your native language? Oh, dude, someone also asked me this like 3 streams ago. Is it the same person that asked the other question that I already answered? Well, anyway, I think the answer is definitely no. The most I will probably do is like something like your Czech boyfriend teaches you Czech or something like that. I don't think I'll do one in my native language because like 99% of my audience won't understand it. And I don't know, I find it cringe when I speak in Czech. I don't like speaking in Czech. I sound so different that I don't like it. It's freaky. It's freaky deaky. Are you cute IRL? Oh, yes I am. Yes I am. Wait, hold on. Hold on. I have a picture of me in OBS, don't ask why. Boom. Boom. My favorite picture of me right here. Hey, I look cute. I'll let you be the judge of if I look cute or no, but I think this is a good picture of me. Hey, can I kiss myself? Yeah, but that is me. I'll let you answer if I'm cute or not. Hi, my name is Gebby. My question is... Meow 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 meow. Oh wait, no, this isn't right. Hold on. I need to change. Yeah, yeah, and yeah. I'm back in my old self. Yeah. Also, boom. This is better. Now I'm a gamer. Gamer. I'm a gamer. Hold on, I miss my stickers. Let me put them on real quick.
2,000 years later.
There we go, I'm dripped up now. There we go. Oh, also, you can change my eye color in this as well. Wait, hold on, look. Who's up looking? Eye color change in 3, 2, 1, boom. Oh yeah, pink eyes. Anyway, I'm gonna be like this. Because I'm cute. I'm a cute boy. Only cute like this though, not in real life. Or that's subjective, I guess. Anyway, I'll be like this for a while. I got Mr. Shark. I got Scrag in my head. And this little cat thing. Hey, now I can actually meow like a proper cat boy, because I'm a cat boy. Okay. Next question. What do you want to be when you grow up / what are you currently working on being? Like, other than being a supermodel, of course. Aww. Thanks for the compliment. I'm not a supermodel, I'm not. Teehee. Teehee. But I'm currently studying interior design, aka kind of like architecture. And it's hell! Never study art, it's too hard. I feel like I'm worse at art than everybody else, which I am. I don't think I'm gonna finish this school. Well, I don't think I'm gonna pass, but that's okay. I kind of already accepted it. I like to do this full time. This is kind of my job. I want it to be, at least. Anyway, let's... Next, no, I know no wanna. Frowny face. Oh, no. You don't have to leave a question if you don't wanna. I'm sorry. Hope you're okay. Next question. Hey, Chris! Congrats on reaching 10k. I'm so proud of you! Thank you so much. Okay, so I have a couple of questions. Oh my god. So many questions. 1. Is there anything that you would absolutely refuse to do in your audios? Well, other than obviously, like, sexual stuff. Not really, I don't think. Unless it's like, really dominant stuff that borders on being NSFW. I don't like that either. Like being called pet names and stuff like that, probably not. But there's nothing like that I necessarily wouldn't do. It's more so like what YouTube doesn't want me to do, because they're the boss. If they say something's wrong with my audio, even if there technically isn't, they don't care. It's gone forever. And I can't put it back. 2. What's the weirdest dream you've ever had? Oh, dude, I've been having weird dreams recently. I can always forget my dreams. What's the weirdest one I've had? I recently dreamt about, like, my friend being a streamer, and I was, like, watching their stream, and they were, like, like streaming with their 2 siblings they had, 2 sisters, and they pulled up a picture of me and like made fun of me live on stream. And I remember watching the stream, I was so sad. I sent them a DM saying that I was really hurt, and then I woke up. That was weird. That was weird, especially because the friend doesn't have siblings and they don't stream. That was weird. I also have like, I had like 3 sleep paralysis, sleep nightmares. Those were horrifying. Luckily they were a long time ago. Other dreams don't really come to my head right now. I would have to think really hard. But okay, what's your most favorite memory from your childhood? I'm not sure. I have a lot of good memories, but I think one that I really like is, it was like Halloween 6 years ago, I think, and my brother just came home from being in England for the past year, and we got to spend the Halloween together with his new wife, who is also from England. She's British, and that's my sister-in-law. We got to spend the Halloween together, and we carved pumpkins, and we all made like really cool pumpkins, and that was really fun. I'm not sure if it's my favorite. There are probably others, but that is a really warm memory that I have. Okay, that's it. Have a wonderful day, Chris. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Okay. Next question. Would you ever consider doing any other voice work? I'm thinking specifically about audiobooks or dubbing. I think that you show real talent for shifting your mannerisms and tone to fit certain characters, particularly in your Kyler/Femboy audio. I think you could really go far in the field of voice acting or a dramatic reading of novels or plays. And I'm sure people would love to hear your beautiful voice narrate their favorite novels. Little heart. Aww, that's such a big compliment. Honestly, I'd love to do voice work like that, but I don't think I'm like, I don't know how to get people to ask for that of me. You know? Like, how do I get someone to ask me to do that? I would definitely consider it. I would definitely consider doing audiobooks or dubbing of like anime or show. I'd love to. I've gotten a proposal to be in a visual novel one time, but the person backed out because and I didn't get to do it. And then there was another person that said that I could be in their visual novel, that I could play a character. Also, didn't happen. So that fell through twice. It made me really, really, really upset. I'd love to be in a visual novel. If there are any game makers out there, contact me. Send me an email or a DM. I'd love to be in a visual novel. I definitely would be. But yes, thank you for the question. Hi there. First of all, huge fan. And the actual questions, will you make your Patreon? YouTube seems intent on not letting some content stay up, and a Patreon would certainly give you more freedom. Of course I do. I already said a bunch of that before. 2, will you make more audios of pre-existing characters? They were all very enjoyable. Maybe sometime. Honestly, the character I'd like to explore more was the Catboy, because I really like him. The Catboy left alone on his birthday, that one specifically. I love him. Have a nice day/night. Thank you. You have a nice night too, or day, or morning, or evening, or whatever time it is. Do you have any plans of doing streams on YouTube? I wanted to originally, but it's really hard because I have to like send 2 different streams to 2 different platforms, and like make sure both of them are running smoothly and there's no problems in each different chat. It'd be really hard, is what I'm saying. If I get bigger, probably I would do it. I would. It's just very, it's very difficult to do that. Also, I like Twitch a lot because it's made for streaming and it has a lot of accessibility options and cool things like the point and reward system. That's amazing. I love it a lot. And yeah, I love Twitch a lot. More than YouTube. Twitch doesn't cause me any trouble. YouTube sucks. They hate me. Okay, next. Would you ever let one of your fans make an art piece for your video? Dude, yes, of course. I've already done it before, actually. If you mean thumbnails, that is. Specifically the Mothboy thumbnail. That one was made by my friend in the server. Someone made art for it, and I was like, holy crap, this art is so good, I have to use it. And then I asked them again to make like a character for the thumbnail for the 2-hour awa version. And they did. Which I'm really happy about. Both of those arts are made by a fan. So yeah, of course, if you want to make thumbnails for me, I'd love it. Even if it's like a thumbnail after the video has already been released, you might have a chance of me changing it. There's always a chance, you know? How do you write your scripts? Is it more improv or strictly sticking to script? Dude, it is only the script. I write the scripts. I am awful at improv. Awful. I cannot do it. Cannot do it at all. I've tried doing improv audios before and I just can't do it. There are some ASMRists that are like really good at improv. It's like such a good skill set to have because you can just like turn on the mic and have a basic like understanding of what you want to do and just do it. And have an audio super quickly. And people love it sometimes. I really envy those people because that's like such a good skill set to have. Sometimes though, when I have a long script and there's like an awkward change between lines, I add some myself to make it seem more natural or something. So I do sometimes improv certain lines, but I can't do it without stuttering or just taking long pauses between lines. But yeah, it is pretty much all the time sticking to the script. What's your favorite part of the day? Like having lunch or class or going to sleep? I love laying in bed. Dude, I love laying in bed. I love getting to come home and just laying on my bed for like an hour. Checking my phone and just like, I don't know, the warm comfortness of my sheets. Definitely not school. Definitely not class. Having lunch is fun. Actually, you just reminded me I'm hungry. Oh no, I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat something later. But yeah, I think it is falling asleep. It's like the moment before falling asleep, specifically. Not the sleeping part, but like being in bed and laying while it's dark and like thinking about little dreams, little fantasies I have of being cuddled and stuff. I love that. What types of videos do you want to make in the future? I definitely want to continue making yandere content, obviously. And I did mention some other stuff like the Berserk reading and covers of music. I want to definitely make more Kyler audios, obviously. He's my brand, he's my boy, he's my guy, my little man. But yeah, that will probably continue to be the things I do. I just want to do, you know, more femboy stuff, more catboy ASMRs. There's nothing really like extremely new I want to do. I think 3D.io also. I said that already. I'd love to do 3D.io audios. That'd be so good. I think people would really love that. Next question. What? Wait, hold on. Hi, Crisp. I've been following your creativity for a long time, and I can say that you are the cutest person I've ever seen in my life. I'm so surprised by your calm and quiet voice, and your plots are amazing and well-crafted. Smile. So you really are very talented and wonderful. Don't give up. May your health be fine, and will you record audios again? Stream and spend time comfortably by your subscribers. Oh, thank you so much. That's such a sweet message. I'm glad you think my audios are well crafted. I really do want to make them real quality. Quality over quantity. Yeah. Thank you for the wishes. I hope you have an amazing day and amazing life too. And I hope you be comfortable too. Here are a couple of my questions. 1. Chris, what is your favorite tea? What kind of drinks do you like? Oh, tea. Dude, I drink tea a lot, but I think I like just fruity tea. I like peach tea. I like peach tea, but I also like green tea. Honestly, I like all teas. I like all teas, but I love mixing in honey, a lot of sugar, and syrup to make it like more tasty. So I like those teas, and I just love tea in general. Yeah. 2. Crisp, what is your favorite time of the year? Oh, dude, I'm so dumb. Dude, I was oh my god, this is so silly. I was going through the questions on the forum, and I was picking out questions, and I thought this was, what is your favorite anime of the year? And I just read properly, what is your favorite time of the year? You know what, I'll answer both of them right now. My favorite time of the year, I think, is definitely autumn. It's definitely autumn. I love autumn. It's like the colors are yellow and orange, and it's like the atmosphere is nice. It's not too cold. It's also not too warm. The leaves are falling. There's beautiful oranges where there's a lot of trees. I love that. I love autumn. Or, I guess, or fall, if you're from the place that says fall instead of autumn. Anyway. My favorite anime of this year. Definitely Dangerous in My Heart. I recommend this anime so much, dude. It's definitely the best one I've seen in my life. It is a romance anime between this short, kind of yandere-ish, pathetic goth boy who likes this tall, popular model girl in his class. And it's like so well made. It's so well made. I love it. I really recommend it. That is my favorite anime of the year. They actually made a movie in February 14th. It came out. I haven't watched it yet. And I actually have yet to finish the last episode of it. I still haven't done that, and I feel bad. But I will someday, I promise. But I definitely recommend you watching that. Dangerous in My Heart is the anime again. It is amazing, really. I love it. I apologize if this question seems insensitive or anything along those lines, but are you autistic? I ask from pure curiosity, because I am autistic myself, specifically the type that used to be known as Asperger's syndrome. And some experiences you have described in your videos do remind me of myself to some extent. Huh. Well, I don't know for certain because I have never been diagnosed, but I do think there are some signs of me being autistic, or at least having ADHD. I'm like 90% sure I have ADHD. I can like go for, I'm like ADHD coded. And I think my mom has ADHD too. I think my entire family has ADHD at this point. Except my dad. I don't think he has it. But I do think I am a bit autistic. And that's okay. That's okay. I hope you're doing well, dear question maker. I hope your Asperger's is okay. And yeah, the scenarios I described in my videos are from my experiences personally sometimes. I want to like make my audio special in that I put something from my real life into the audios. Be it that I've been like had fake Valentine's letters sent to me, or that I've been lonely or left alone on my birthday. Like real scenarios and things that have been said to me. I put them in my audios to make them like more personal and more relatable. So if you got that from there, yeah, it is my personal experiences, yeah. Who is your favorite ASMR artist? Ooh, okay, so I used to listen to a lot of ASMRs, and there was this one ASMRist that I loved a lot, and they had such a gentle voice. I only really listen to female voice actors because I like their voices more. I really like Dollface Audio. Sadly, she hasn't made audios for like 2 years. And that makes me sad. It's always sad to lose a creator you like. Because, yeah, it's sad. But that's why I will never leave you! I will never leave you, never, ever, ever! Nah. But yeah, I liked her audios a lot. I also like, I don't know her name off the top of my head. Let me see. Oh yeah, and of course I love Deer ASMR. She's extremely popular. In fact, she has like a partnership with YouTube. I like her old ASMRs. She deletes them sometimes, which is weird, but I like them. I also like, hold on, let me find the one I was talking about. I like Violence Audio, yes. I love Violence Audio a lot. I used to like listen to Alex Talks ASMR, but not anymore. She uses AI in her audios, and I don't really respect that. Don't do that, guys. She uses AI art, which... eh. Oh, and I love Mindful Mess ASMR. I love her too. She makes really good ASMRs. I like her... She has like the similar gimmick to me, where I have like Adorbs and Crispy. She's like two personalities too, where one is like with a more high-pitched voice and the other is with a lower-pitched voice. Except hers actually has a difference in between the characters, while I just am like the same. But yeah, I like them. Like Dollface Audio, Mindful Mess, Deer, and Violence ASMR. They're very nice. Next, how did you get so stylish? Brief answer is okay too. Oh yeah, I already mentioned I got my style from my brother. But I also think a lot of my style comes from like Pinterest and seeing like cool styles, emo boys, emo femboys that I like the style of, and just buying things off of like a cheap website like Temu and trying them on and seeing like, oh yeah, this works on me. But yeah. Do you like dogs or cats or both or none? Both, obviously. I'm a dog and cat lover. I love both. I love both. I love both. If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be? About myself. I think sometimes when I take pictures of myself, I really don't like my face. And I think the one thing I would change about myself is I don't like my mouth. I think it's very awkward. It sounds weird, but it's very awkward and I think it's too big. My mouth is too big. And my teeth are also not that great. When it comes to dental health care. Yeah, those are the two things I would change mainly. What is your love language? I'm not sure. I've taken love tests before on stream. But I think my love language is words of affirmation. I love when people tell me that I'm a good boy or a pretty boy. Good boy. Yeah, I think words of affirmation, I love them a lot. But I also like acts. I think the love language I display the most would probably be actions instead of words of affirmation. Actions of love. Because in real life I don't speak that much, I'll be honest. I'm kind of mute. I barely go through the day with speaking once or twice. Yeah, it is kind of bad. It's because of my social anxiety! My issues now. I know you hate school, but what subject can you at least tolerate? I guess that'd be English class, because I'm kind of good at it. I mean, it'd be English. And there are some classes that we like do nothing in, and those are fine, I guess. But this English I'm good at. What's your favorite cartoon at childhood? Oh man, you don't even have to ask me what my favorite cartoon at childhood is. You could ask me what my favorite cartoon is now. I have two main cartoons I love. Number one, Gravity Falls. Yeah, I know peak. I love Gravity Falls. I've been obsessed with it since I was a kid, like a lot. I even made my own copies of the 3 journals. They were really bad, because I made them when I was like 10. But I made them. I love this show so much. I've been like rewatching it every year. Back to back to back. Not back to back, but like every year. I make sure to rewatch it at least one time, because I really love the show. The humor's on point, and the world is just fantastic. It's like exactly what my kid mind wanted. Freaky fantasy creatures and mystery codes and aliens and controversies, not controversies, conspiracy theories. I love conspiracy theories. It really made me know what I like a lot. Gravity Falls. And the other cartoon show that I love is Avatar: The Last Airbender. I love it. Avatar: The Last Airbender is one of my favorite shows ever, and it's just the world is so amazing, and like the power system, not power system, like the martial arts of the elements, the character arcs. I really like studied the writing of Avatar: The Last Airbender because it is amazing. Every character has some kind of arc, and it's all amazing. The 3-act structure they have of like the different locations and elements, it is amazing, really. Just from a writing standpoint, it is stood the test of time, and I think it's gonna become a timeless show, at least for me. I also rewatch it like at least once a year. Really amazing shows, both of them. I love them, yeah. Okay, we're almost at the end now. Almost. Will you be my Valentine? Oh no, bub. I'm so sorry, It's too late! It's too late, Valentine is over. No! Oh man, I'm sorry. What's your religious status? Personally, I'm actually agnostic. And I don't really think about religion, like, much in my day-to-day life. I don't think about it much. So, I'm more so agnostic. You can look up what it means. What's your favorite video game? Ooh. I have a couple of candidates. But I think Bloodborne takes the cake. Bloodborne is a timeless classic. I love Bloodborne so much. It made me... I could gush about that game for hours. And I have. On stream. Check the VODs on my VOD channel. Because I talk about it a lot. And I talk about it a lot more than I can here. Because I do want to wrap this up soon. Because I do have to do something in a little bit. So, I'm sorry if it seems like I'm rushing a bit. But it is a really long video already. There's a boss in that chapel. I already beat him, but there was a boss. And it's right below this bridge. This bridge is the bridge you traverse to get to Gascoigne's arena, who's somewhere over there. And you see that bridge in the background? That's where we fought... Pretty sure that's where we fought, Cleric Beast. So all of these bosses are in like the same location. There's this boss under this bridge, and on that bridge we fought Gascoigne, and on the bridge behind this bridge we fought the Cleric Beast, and right behind us we fought Dark Beast Paro. So it all comes together. It's so sick. It's so cool. Anyway, the video game Bloodborne, of course. It's the graphics, the lighting, the slow transition between just hunting beasts to eldritch horror is so smooth and so great. And it like one of my favorite things about it is that it doesn't advertise itself as like a eldritch horror game. Like it advertises itself as like a beast hunting game. But the more you play, the more of like eldritch stuff comes out. And I think there's like nothing else quite like it. Bloodborne really is one of a kind game. And I value it so much, I really do. There's nothing, like there have been eldritch horror games before, but there's nothing quite like Bloodborne. Because all the eldritch games advertise themselves as such, and they're not like Bloodborne, you know, it never hits the same. It's just, yeah. It's a shame we'll probably never get a sequel or a remaster, because that really is one of the best games ever. I also love God of War, 2018 specifically. I really love that game. I love the father and son relationship that Kratos and Atreus have. I've been a fan of the God of War series for a while, actually. I love the games. But the 2018 one is probably my favorite out of the ones that are out right now. I love the relationship between Kratos and Atreus, of course. And I think the side missions are like one of the best parts of the game, actually. Because the side missions are unlike any other game I've ever played. They don't feel like side quests. They are like parts of the story that are like optional to play. Because they feel so like intertwined with the story itself. It's almost like a crime to play the game without doing the quests. Because the banter that Atreus and Kratos have just fleshes them out more. Gives the arc that much more depth. I love it a lot. I think other games include Hollow Knight, of course, Outer Wilds, amazing game. Silksong, of course, is up on that list as well. Elden Ring, definitely. A lot of Souls games. Sekiro, I love Sekiro. But Bloodborne takes the cake. I love Shadow of the Colossus as well. Shadow of the Colossus and The Last Guardian. I'm excited for the next Team Eco game. I can't wait, actually, because it looks sick. I saw the trailer and it looks sick! And yeah, those games are really special to me. They hold a special place in my heart. I also like the old Silent Hill games. Like Silent Hill 4. But mostly for its themes than actually like the gameplay itself. Okay, next question. What kinds of scents do you like when it comes to perfume? On yourself and on others? I like flower smells, I guess. I don't really like most of the male perfumes, because they always make them smell the exact same. And they don't smell that good. It's always like dark charcoal scent. Woody texture, pine scent, underwater scent. None of them are good, ever. I think the only perfume company, or like, specifically for males, deodorant companies, Old Spice, I like their stuff. Their scents. But that's about it. I mostly like just the feminine flower smells, yeah. Favorite cat and dog breed? Ooh, dude. Hear me out? I love Sphinx cats. I love the naked freaking cats that look like they're just unpleasant to the touch. I love them. And I want to have one. I want to have a Sphinx cat. I want to have it really bad. And a dog breed. I like Shiba Inus. I really like them. They're like iconic dogs. But I also like Golden Retrievers and a Boston Terrier. That's the dog that my dad has. I love them too. But I would want a Shiba Inu. Even though they're like really loud. I know they're hunting dogs, but they're so cute. They're so cute! Wah! Have you ever chatted with other ASMR artists that do what you do? Yes, I actually have chatted with a lot of audio content creators in the past, but I don't really talk to any of them anymore because of some things that went down. Don't really want to get into it, but I used to, but not actually at all anymore. I chat to other VTubers, but none of them are ASMR creators. I first found you from the Mothboy audio. The awa 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 is so cute. You really live up to your channel name, so adorbs. Anyway, if I ever want to send you fan art, where can I send it? I see that you have an X account. Perhaps you have tried an art tag for fan art. If you have fan art for me and you want to send me it, I have a business email in my links, or you can just send it into the fan art channel in my Discord. You can send it there and I can probably see it. Or you can send it to me anywhere. You can send me a request on X or Instagram. I'll probably see it. I should really make an art tag though. What should the art tag be? Crisp Arts? Crispy Arts? Adorbsy Arts? Adorbs Uwu Arts? I'll try to make one. Your type in girls? Well, to be honest, I don't really have a type. I only have like preferences, but none of them are like set in stone. I like a girl who's more assertive, I suppose. Yeah, I like a girl that can like stand up for me and tell the waiter that I ordered a burger with no pickles for me, like that one meme. And that's actually kind of about it. Physically, I guess I prefer that she was taller than me, because I like looking up at my level, like, wow, you're so tall and pretty. But that's just a preference, it doesn't have to be like that. Love can often happen in unexpected ways, to unexpected people. You could love someone that you never thought you could ever love. And that's just how life is, and that's what's beautiful about it. Yeah. I know you like girls who are taller than you. I just said that. But would you date a girl who's shorter than you? I love your content. Sure, why not? I don't mind it at all. It's just a preference after all. Unless she's like 4 feet. Uh, there is a limit. She doesn't have to be like up to my stomach. No, not that short. But no, I don't mind at all. If you had to choose one letter of the alphabet to live in, which would you choose? What? What a cool question. To live in? Like a T, like in Teen Titans. They live in the T. There's plenty of room. It has to be like a flat... flat, like... maybe an E, because it's like... it has like 3 floors, and you can just use the middle part, or like the left part as... as an elevator. I guess E. I guess E. I'll take that. Have you ever been interested in drawing? And if you don't mind, who's your favorite artist? Specifically those who draw. Love your vids, by the way. Thank you so much. Yes, in fact, I used to draw a lot. I used to. Not anymore since I started going to art school. Guys, don't go to art school if you love art. You will start hating art. It's all... But yes, I've been drawing for a long time. Again, because of my brothers, they had the same interests and I just kinda took them on myself. Who's my favorite artist? Specifically those who draw. Love your vids. If you're asking for like a vintage artist, I don't have like any ones that I look at specifically. I have a lot of Kyler art on Twitter that I see. Wait, I like this one person that makes Kyler art. Memento Mori, that's the person. Spelled M3M3NT0_M0RI. They're a really cool artists. I look up to them a lot. They make really good Kyler fan art. Oh yeah, I like Riri Ni. I like Riri Ni. They make cool art. When it comes to like real life paintings, I really like the painting of Saturn eating his sun. It sounds kind of morbid, but it's true. I really like that painting. I don't know many actual like painters or artists. Congrats on the 10k twin! Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm curious how much your current content / persona slips into your IRL in any way. I believe my friends only know of my stuff in passing, even if I do comment about it in some frequency. A lot of my IRL life seeps into my content, I think. Like I said, I put my real experiences into my ASMRs, and I often talk about like my day and stuff on stream, and I show pictures in the Discord of like cats I take pictures of. I think a lot of my IRL seeps into my content. Also, plush collection? If so, can we meet them? Aww. I do have a ton of plushies. I have a ton of plushies. Ton of odd little plushies. I think another audio, I haven't mentioned this before. I would like to do an audio where I like describe my plushies and what kind of adventures they would go on in an audio. There would probably be another Patreon audio, but it's definitely something I want to do. And yeah, I guess I could have like a brave IRL section where I show you guys a couple of the plushies I have. But also that's a bit too much, even for me. Okay, so here we have my baby, my crocodile. I love him so much. I cuddle with him every night, and he's cute, and I love him. I love him. Then I have, hey, you. I love you. Kiss you. I cuddle with you so much, and you're a squishmallow. You're squishy. Then, check this. Long cat. And look at this. 2 long cats. Yeah. I cuddle with him every night. Yeah. Look at him. Look at this guy. Oh my god. It's Mr. Shark. Mr. Shark, it's Mr. Shark. Get over there. And then, check this. Boom. An octopus. I love this one. He's so funky. He's got like tendrils and stuff. It's awesome. I love you. I love you, buddy pal. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Then I have this vintage pillow. It's a bit dirty. Don't mind it. I've had this since I was like 6, and it's from a really... It's from this Czech, like a kids channel, and it's their mascot. And it's a rainbow bird. I love him. He's the best pillow. The best. I love you. But nothing beats him. Or should I say, it. It's the Knight. It's the Knight from Hollow Knight. Oh my god. He's so cute. And he has a little nail, and he has a little cloak. He's so cute. Oh my god, I want to squish you. Okay, last 3 questions. Let's go. The birthday ASMR video, you said you were from the Czech Republic. Are you really? Or did you just learn the theme and words meanings in perfect Czech just for that part? If yes, ahoy from Slovakia. Hey, hi Slovakia. Yes, I learned perfect Czech just for the video. No, I am actually from the Czech Republic. Yes. It'd be crazy if I did that though. Imagine learning a different language just for like an ASMR. It'd be crazy. Okay. 2 questions. 2 questions left. Hi, I'm a big fan. I really love watching your content. Here's my question. What inspired you to become a VTuber and make ASMR vids? What inspired me? Wait, didn't I already answer this? I did already say that I've listened to ASMR audios a lot in the past, and at some point I just thought I should try doing it. That's what I did. And the VTuber inspired to become a VTuber is because a fan made me this model. Yeah, this model specifically. And I thought about why not reaching out and trying to do VTubing stuff. Okay, last question. And then I seriously have to go because it's been a long time. What part of making the video is the most enjoyable for you? And if it's the part of the recording, which elements/sections of the video do you like? Elements like sound effects, specifically personality traits, kissing, touch, breathing. Huh. Okay, this is a bit hard for me to understand. What part of making the audio is most enjoyable? Well, to be honest, I think every audio has like its own issues and problems, and like worst parts and best parts of the audio. It always switches. Like one audio can have a really bad part be the editing of me having to add sound effects in. The next audio might have like be problematic in me writing it, like I just have really bad writer's block. And some other times it might just be like a voicing issue. But my favorite art, I think it's the part after I post the video, where it's all done and posted, and I can just go through the comments of you guys, because I love the comments a lot that you guys post on the videos. I love them. That's why I respond to a lot of them, because I love them a lot. That's probably the most enjoyable part consistently, but I also really love writing the scripts. Which elements/sections of video do you like? Kissing/breathing, specific personality traits. Well, I said I like yanderes, and playing a yandere. But I do also like the kissing sounds that I do at the end of every audio. And I do love sometimes when I do like a short little section of having like num 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 num. Sometimes do that, and I love doing that. But yeah, those are probably my favorite parts. And I don't think I have anything else to add on. So hold on. Let me switch characters. No more old Crispy. I want Puppy Boy Crispy. Boo! I'm here. Hi. Let me put my background on too. Yeah. Okay. I really hope you've all enjoyed watching me answer these questions. This has been really long. I hope if you stayed at the end, I hope you're happy with my answers. Hope there was nothing too bad or like controversial, I guess. And I hope to see you in the next audio. I'm sorry it has been so long since the last upload again. I've just been, kind of busy with school and streaming and stuff. But yeah. I love you all. I don't really have anything else to add on, I don't think. Let me think for a bit if I want to say something else. I love you guys so much, and I really love this community I've built, and again, thank you everyone so much for 10,000 subscribers. That is still insane to me. Still amazing. And I hope we can still be together for a long time. I hope you can be part of this fan base and you can keep listening to ASMRs and watch my streams if you really want to. Yeah, if you like me and like me voicing stuff for long periods of time, make sure to really check out my Twitch and my VODs channel. Because that's just more me, and I do a lot of stuff like that. And it always makes me happy when there's a new person that shows up on streams. It really does make me happy. Even if you're just a lurker, I love you all the same. And yeah, I think that's everything. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a great night or day, or whenever you're listening to this. And here, have some kisses. Oh no, not the tomato! Not the tomato! No, 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 no! Ah!